Welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. For today's practice, optional to have a small pillow to use as a prop. Otherwise, we'll begin on our mat in a cross-legged seat, closing our eyes and resting our palms on our knees. Begin here by connecting with your breath for the next 10 breaths. And just begin to feel the inhales and exhales, allowing yourself to relax the shoulders, the face, and getting comfortable on your mat here as you allow any worries from outside of this room to stay outside as you focus inward for just 20 minutes. Good job. Slowly begin to open your eyes and we'll meet on our mats, resting our head on our pillow, beginning in Shavasana. Allow your legs to be as wide as your mat and soften the arms away from the body. And we'll rest here for a few breaths. Slowly begin to bend the knees and release the pillow from beneath your head and just place it down by your right hip. From here we'll cross the left leg over the right and come into a twist, allowing the legs to fall down to the right, extending the left arm to the left, and gazing to the left if that feels okay. We'll breathe here for a few breaths. Slowly gaze back to center. Place the pillow down to your left side of your hip and bring the right leg crossed over the left. Come into your twist. Legs fall to the left and gaze to your right. Breathe here for a few breaths. Slowly gaze back to center and release your legs down to the ground. Go ahead and roll over to your right side and we'll meet in a tabletop position. You can place the pillow now anywhere where it can be away from you. We'll use it at the end of our practice. It's Starting in tabletop with the palms as wide as the shoulders, knees as wide as the hips, we'll take 5 cat and cows. Inhale for cow pose at your pace. Go ahead and release the shoulders down, tilt the tailbone up, and exhale into cat, rounding the spine. Go ahead and move at your own pace as you flow through your cat and cow for a few more breaths. Meeting in child's pose, we'll connect the big toes together, knees wide, and sink the hips back, forehead down. Breathing here. Go ahead and walk the right hand to the right side of your mat. Place the left hand on top and release your forehead down for a side body stretch in child's pose. Breathe here. Let's go ahead and take it to the left side, left hand to the left edge of the mat. Place the right hand on top and breathe. Let's go ahead and meet back in center for a few breaths in child's pose. Good job. Let's go ahead and take our first downward dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press your thighs back, and imagine wrapping the arms forward, tilting the tailbone up, and tucking the chin towards your throat. Breathe here. Go ahead and look forward and step forward to the front of the mat. Hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway lift, and release down, forward fold. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. And your feet will be hip width distance here with a slight bend in the knees. Weight is forward towards your toes. Chin is tucked in towards your throat. allow the body to soften forward. And begin to release the arms, rolling up bone by bone, with your shoulders and head arriving last. Let's inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling, shoulder width, breathing here for a few breaths. Go ahead and grab the right wrist with the left hand. Take a side body stretch, pulling the right side body towards the left. The right hip is pressing towards the right. Breathing. Inhale to center. Switch hands and take it to the right side on the exhale. Breathe here. Hips are pressing to the left, lengthening up towards the spine. And when you're ready, let's inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Fold forward. Forward fold. Palms to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, and step the right leg to the back of the mat for a low lunge. Inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. Left knee is directly over left ankle. Breathing here as you gently tuck the tailbone under, lengthening up. Exhale, palms to prayer, meeting in tabletop. Let's go ahead and inhale, shift forward down to our bellies. Hands are down by the ribs for cobra pose. Inhaling, lengthen the chest forward. Press the big toes down to the mat. And let's take it to down dog. Lift the hips, push the thighs back. Go ahead and look forward, step the right foot forward, followed by the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, arms up, palms to prayer. Exhale. Inhale, arms open, palms together, hands to prayer, and fold forward. Palms to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot steps back, low lunge. When you're ready, inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Right knee is over right ankle. Exhale, hands to prayer, and tabletop pose for chaturanga, shifting forward, exhaling down to the mat. Inhale for cobra, palms by the ribs, lengthening the chest so much forward that it lifts higher and higher. Let's meet in down dog. Tuck the toes, push the thighs back. And step the feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms to prayer. Lift the right knee here up towards your chest for a balancing pose. You can stay out with the arms like a T, or you can take a tree pose if that feels more comfortable for you. Option to use a wall for support or have the hands in prayer. Breathe. Go ahead and release and take the opposite side. Option 1 is to lift the knee with the arms out like a T. Or when you're ready, you can move into your tree pose. Take the variation that feels good for you. Breathe. And release. Inhale, open the arms, palms together at the top. Exhale, hands to prayer, fold. Palms to shins. Inhale, halfway lift. And step the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Go ahead and grab the right wrist and pull it to the left for a side body stretch in our low lunge. And release to center, palms to prayer. Take tabletop pose. Inhale, chaturanga, shift forward, and exhale as you lower down. Cobra as you inhale. Breathing here for a few breaths. And take your down dog when you're ready. Go ahead and step the right foot forward, meeting in a halfway lift, palms to shins, breathing here. Exhale to fold, inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, open the palms, palms together at heart center and fold forward. Palms to shins, halfway lift. Inhale and step the left foot back, low lunge. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. And on the exhale, take your side body stretch, bringing the left arm over to the right. And release to center, tabletop pose. Inhale, shift forward and lower down to your belly. From here, we're going to use our palms as a pillow beneath our forehead. And we're going to have our legs extended and as wide as our mat. Breathing here for a few breaths. Let's go ahead and gently meet in child's pose. Take your time. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and take a cross-legged seat. Good job. Inhale, reach your arms up, and let's take a twist to the right side. Left palm to right knee. Right palm behind you, gaze over the shoulder, and breathe. Let's return to center. Inhale, arms open, and exhale, twist to the opposite side. And release to center. Let's take our final resting pose. Take your time to make yourself feel comfortable here. You can put some socks on or get a blanket. And we're going to use our pillow now on top of our belly to soothe our nervous system. Allow the legs to take up space and the arms to soften away from the body. And we'll breathe here. Go ahead and begin to bend your legs one by one, and we'll lay on our left side. Option to use your pillow here. And you can connect with gratitude here. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and meet in a cross-legged seat. Inhale, reach your arms open and palms to prayer. Go ahead and bow your head down to your heart, connecting to your heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me and allowing me to guide you through your yoga practice. I hope you have an amazing day, and namaste.